Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Innistrad Draft, drafting with Big Nass. Taking a look at this pack, the two standout cards for me are Evil Twin and Grasp of Phantasms. I haven't actually played with Evil Twin before, and when in doubt, I tend to pick the rare. So I'm gonna try the Evil Twin, and we'll see how that goes. Other notable cards in the pack are Dark Thicket Wolf. Um, Actually, that's really it. So we'll pick Evil Twin here, and I mean, we're not committing to blue black. I mean, we could be a blue splashing black or black splashing blue, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like this card is powerful enough to warrant gambling on it. If it was like kind of a junky rare, then I would take the Grasp of Phantasms here. So let's take the Evil Twin and see what comes. All right. So what stands out to me here? The standout card to me here is the Abyssinian Priest. That seems far and away the best card in the pack. So we're just going to pick that. Uh, we might have to abandon our Evil Twin, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. You can't always play your first pick. Here I'm happy to take a second Abyssinian Priest. There is a spider spawning in the pack, so that's something to keep note of. But we'll just keep going mono tappers here. So I'll be pretty happy if I end up being a blue-white splash Evil Twin, but if we don't end up playing the Evil Twin at all, then that's not that big a deal. Since we're past Grasp of Phantasms, we'll probably get cut off on blue pack 2 anyway. Hope everyone had a Happy New Year. I spent most of my Christmas break playing Skyrim. I beat the game the other day, and by beat the game I mean I finished the main quest since the game doesn't actually end. I wish I'd known that. Otherwise, I would not have been in such a hurry to just play a bunch of random quests before finishing the main quest. I would have just done the main quest first and then done all the side quests. All right, so here. I think the choice is between Screeching Bat and Doom Traveler. Um, I think Screeching Bat's a little bit better than Doom Traveler. Doom Traveler is actually a very, very good card, but I don't think it's quite as good as Screeching Bat. Plus, this kind of opens up the possibility of being Black-White Splash Evil Twin. So, yeah, and Black-White isn't terrible. So I'll go with the Screeching Bat and see what else we can get. Okay, so here the best card is Back from the Brink, but I mean, it's really because all the rest of the cards are pretty bad. So um, whoever's drafting the Spider Spawning deck is going to be happy to pick up Memory's Journey. But here I think we have to take the Back from the Brink. There's just really no other good cards in this pack for us. So pretty sure I'm not even going to play it. Okay. So since we're not sure if we're playing blue or not, and like the only color I'm willing to commit to at this point is white. I think our best bet is Chapelgeist. It's better than Moonheron anyway, even if we're in blue white. And I don't think we're gonna be in green. So I'll take the Chapelgeist, and hopefully that works out. So just kind of stay on color. I'll take a Silver Chase Fox. And I like Moment of Heroism a lot, actually. I think it's better than the Village Bellringer. And the rest of the pack is not very exciting, so we'll just take that. So, Esper, eh? Alright. We have some options here. I don't really like any of them, but I feel like Ghoul Razor has the biggest payoff out of all these cards. So Spectral, there. I mean, there is a case to be made for Spectral Flight, but I don't think this is a good deck for Spectral Flight. Typically, you want to be in like blue black or like blue black aggro or like red blue for that deck. And I don't think it's going to do much if I already have like Chapelgeist and stuff like that. Like white tends to have a bunch of flyers anyway. If we had Invisible Stalker, then I would change my tune in a second, though. Because that card is quite annoying. Yeah, this deck doesn't look that great so far. Hopefully, packs 2 and 3 will savage the draft. Alright, nothing too exciting here. I guess I'll just take a Hollow Hand Scavenger and immediately hide it. And I guess I'll take an Altar's Reap. So, I mean, other than the Evil Twin, there's really nothing that's making me want to stay in black. I mean, if we start getting past a bunch of Victim of Nights, then that'll be the ideal. But I mean, at this point, I'm really just hoping to see some sort of signal to go into a different color. Although if I open Liliana, I'll be more than happy to slam it down. Okay, we got some options here. Champion of the Parish can be quite good, but I think Fiend Hunter is going to be better, and I think it's a little bit better than Victim of Night. I'm very tempted to pick up Brimstone Volley, but I mean I'm already in like 3 colors ish here, so I don't want to push my mana anymore. And it's not that much better than Fiend Hunter that I'm willing to really stretch my mana for it. So here we'll take the Fiend Hunter, and pray we get to wheel a card out of that pack, and then we get past like the worst. Silver Chase Fox, I guess. Like, I think it's gonna be better than Gallows Warden. Gallows Warden is really not all that exciting. All right, so yeah, I'll take the Silver Chase Fox. Can't go wrong with 2 drops. Okay, so what do we got here? I think Tribute to Hunger is going to be the pick. It's looking more and more likely like we're going to be black-white splashing Evil Twin. Uh, yeah, I like that. I mean, I think it's better than Makeshift Mauler, and a little bit better than Silver Chase Fox. And I mean, yes, there are decks where Tribute to Hunger is not very good against, but hopefully we take all the white cards and we make like we take all those cards away from people that make Tribute to Hunger good or bad rather. I don't know what I just said. All right, well, I'm not a huge fan of Rebuke, but I think this deck is kind of slow enough that Rebuke will actually be pretty good. It's probably better than like a Traveler's Amulet or a Sensory Deprivation. Like generally, I like white decks to just be always on the offensive, but this deck looks like might be interested in blocking as well. Okay, so we can take a Feeling of Dread or a Makeshift Mauler. It really depends like how much we want to splash blue. Like if we're just splashing blue for only Evil Twin, then Makeshift Mauler isn't like an awful splash. Feeling of Dread is okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Makeshift Mauler. There's a chance we won't play it, but at this stage, like, there's really nothing else in the pack. I guess I'll take a second Makeshift Mauler. It's looking more like blue is going to be, like, more of a splash. We could also make black the splash color, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Here it's between Diagraph Ghoul and Rebuke. So if we're going to decide if we want blue-white or if we want black-white, and like we have 1, 2, 3 blue cards and 1, 2-ish black cards, and we did pass a Victim of Night this pack, so the safe pick here is Rebuke. I mean, that way we can delay making our decision for another pick. But if I knew for sure I was going to be black-white, I would probably take the digraph ghoul. It's looking more likely that it's going to be a blue-white splash black deck because we're just not getting any black cards here. That's a really late into the Maw of Hell, but not much I can do about it. We'll just take the Spectral Rider and move on. So we know for sure that white is our main color. Here I like Selfless Cathar more than Smite the Monstrous. I mean, we already have 2 Rebukes and a Tribute to Hunger as removal, and Smite the Monstrous is really not a very exciting card, and Selfless Cathar is actually, he's a decent beater. So let's take that guy. Here, this is just a bunch of junk. I guess we can take a Curse of Oblivion for the sideboard in case we run into the Spider Spawning deck. We can start hiding some of these bad black cards. Yeah, White Weenie. So if black ends up being the splash, then I don't mind splashing for a Tribute to Hunger as well. And then if blue ends up being the splash, then, I mean, at that point we'd have to cut it back from the brink. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the only playable card. I'll cut the School Colors Bell. Oh, I'm not ever going to play Manor Skeletons, so I'm just going to cut this Fear of the Bitten from someone.